Okay, this is lesson 2.3, which is the distributive property. So let's talk about what the distributive property is. When you multiply an algebraic expression by another algebraic expression inside parentheses. So this is when you multiply something, okay? An example, like 5 times x minus 3. This is an example of the distributive property, or when you would use it, because this is 5 times x minus 3. A non-example would be 5 plus x minus 3. Again, this is a non-example because distributive property is only when you multiply, and this is not multiplying, so it wouldn't be it. So let's go over an example. You may have learned how to do this differently. However, we're going to use what's called the box method to do this. This is a one-term expression times a two-term expression. So we're going to draw a box that's 1 by 2. One expression, two expressions. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the 5 on the top of the box. Okay? Then I'm going to put 2x minus or plus 3 on the side of the box because that's a two-term expression. So positive 2x and a positive 3. I want to make sure I know what sign all of my terms are. Now I'm just going to multiply this much like you would in a multiplication table. Positive 5 times a positive 2x is a positive 10x. Positive 5 times a positive 3 is a positive 15. And this is your answer. So when you distribute the 5 in, your answer should be 10x plus 15. Let's do 3 examples more. I'll do these very quickly. The 4 will go on the top of the box. The 4x minus 1 will go on the side of the box. So this is one term by two terms. So one term on top, it's a positive, and then a positive 4x minus 1. Then this will be positive times a positive, which is positive. 4 times 4 is 16, and we just tack on that x. Positive times a negative is a negative. 4 times 1 is 4. So when we distribute, it simplifies to 16x minus 4. Number 3, this is one term. This is two terms. So it'll be a 1 by 2 box. Negative 2 will go on top because that term is negative. Then a positive 2x plus 5. Negative times a positive is a negative. 2 times 2 is 4, and we just tack on that x for now. Negative times a positive is a negative. 2 times 5 is 10. So our answer is, when we simplify, negative 4x minus 10. Number 4, we're going to distribute the one term 10 into the two term 5 minus 4x. This is positive, this is positive. Positive times a positive is a positive. 10 times 5 is 50. Positive times a negative is a negative. 10 times 4 is 40. And we just tack on that x. So this time when we rewrite this, I actually want to rewrite the x term first. So I'm going to write negative 40x because it's a negative plus 50. Okay. When we go on to the next question, it's a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult, but we can do it. So this is negative 1/2 times the quantity negative 8x plus 14. So same idea, negative 1/2 goes on top. It's one term, even if it's a fraction. Two terms in here, so I'm going to draw two boxes. Negative 8x plus 14. Now, negative times a negative is a positive. 1/2 times 8. We might not be able to do that in our head. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to do some scratch work. I'm going to do this work right here. So it's 1/2 times 8. When we multiply a fraction times a whole number, we put that whole number over 1 and multiply straight across. 1 times 8 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. This is 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Zoom out just a little bit. There we go. So we put the 4 back in the box. And we tack on that x. Next box. Negative times a positive is a negative. 1/2 times 14. I don't know that off the top of my head. So I'm going to come over here and do some scratch work. 1/2 times 14. Again, just like this one, I'm going to put 14 over 1, multiply straight across. 1 times 14 is 14. 2 times 1 is 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. Put 7 back in that box. So the answer is 4x minus 7. Okay. Go ahead and let's do these two really quickly. 1/2 goes on top. Positive 4x, negative 10. 1/2 times 4, well, positive times positive is a positive. 1/2 times 4, I'm going to come over here. 1/2 times 4. I'm going to put 4 over 1, multiply straight across. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Tack on that x. Positive times a negative is a negative. 1/2 times 10. I'm going to put 10 over 1, multiply straight across. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So our answer is 2x minus 5. Just take whatever's there and rewrite it. Last one. Negative 1/3 goes on the top. 6x, positive 6x, negative 9. Negative times a positive is a negative. 1/3 times 6. Again, I'm going to come over here and do some scratch work. Change this to 6 over 1, multiply straight across. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Tack on that x. Negative times a negative is a positive. 1/3 times 9. Go ahead and put the 9 over 1, multiply straight across. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So our answer is negative 2x plus 3. Great job.